So if you're a young American, you're probably troubled by the prospect of college. The idea that you're going to get an education and that education might just be useless, and then you're still going to be racked with huge amounts of debt because, well, that's what all Americans are going through right now. So, here's the thing. I know how to fix this. It's not that hard. No, seriously, it really isn't that hard. Let me explain this. Here's the problem. You start a college, any college, or just about any college, what happens? You got people lining up, and lining up to try and get in. Capacity crowds. Why do you have to be good? You don't. I'll tell you something. I applied for a grad school. I wanted to be a counselor. Everybody tells me I'd be a great counselor. I'd be really good at getting people to express their emotions, getting them past things. Here's the thing though. I applied for a profit school. And you know what happened? They said, hey, you could go to this school. We know it's overpriced, but student loans. I'm not even accepted yet. They said, sit down at that computer, type in your information, see if you can get student loans to go here. And they said, hey, you don't owe anyone any money, so you can go here. Okay. But then I did some research and found out that they had a nursing program. A bunch of people got out of this program and couldn't get jobs, despite the fact that they were legally registered nurses, because they never gave them any experience at a hospital. Ooh. And I sat there and I looked at it and I thought, am I going to be able to get a job? Am I going to be able to pass the bar with this? Answer's probably no. But here's the thing. They got somebody else. Now I'll grant you, they called me for like 4 months saying, hey, are you sure you don't want to go here? Never been accepted. I never finished the paperwork. But they kept calling. You know why? Because they want that money and they know the government's going to give it to them. This is how you fix college. Government. Go out there and say, we're going to take your college ranking. Okay, 100 minus your college ranking. That's the number of your students that actually get financial aid. Other than that, no loans. Now, I don't mean no government loans, I mean no student loans. So anything, if anybody says, okay, well, we'll give you a loan for this college, but they've already reached their government quota, not a student loan. Bankruptcy can wipe it out. Okay, think about this for a second. You got Harvard. Harvard's got to be top 10%. So, well, we'll even say Harvard gets 100% of their graduates. Any one of them wants a loan, go for it. You know why? Because you're probably going to make your money back. Now, on the other hand, you got University of Phoenix. End of the spectrum. Probably shouldn't give those a loan because even calling University of Phoenix a diploma mill is a compliment. Most people don't bother graduating. And if they do, they probably can't get a job. So why would we sit out there and say, here's money to ruin your life? Now I grant, some of this should be buyer beware, but seriously, people, when I went to college, for 4 years of high school, they drilled it into me. Go to college, only way to get a good job, go to college. They never told me, well, if you can't get into a good school, you probably shouldn't go. It's the truth. You know something else? You're probably not going to remember all the stuff you learned in college because you're going to have a bad diet. You need the right minerals and vitamins for memory. Get it. But that's the thing. We need to make colleges pay for doing a crappy job. Because, look, let me just explain it in another way. You own a movie theater. And it's the only movie theater in town, and everybody's got to see a movie because there's nothing else to do. No cable reception or whatever it is. And you know that no matter what movie you put up there, place is going to be packed. You going to put up a good movie? Got to pay for them. Why would you? You're going to go out there, pull out something that's open source that you know isn't all that great, put it up there, but hey, they pay the ticket price anyway because they got nothing better to do. Well, we can sit outside and talk, or we can go in. Everybody thinks they need a college education. That's what we've been trained to believe. Pretty much it's true because a high school education doesn't mean anything anymore. So that's what we got to do. Well, the government then says you go to any school, we'll fund you. So it doesn't matter how bad a school is, it doesn't matter how bad the teachers are, the government funds you. Look, I ran into this problem at my college when I did my undergrad work. You know, the union doesn't protect bad teachers. They're not in the business of protecting bad teachers. If you got a bad teacher, they've got tenure, the school's like, bad teacher. You know what that means? It means students fail their classes. And you know what that means? Students have to pay us a second time for the same class. No, dude. College ranking. People at the top get all the loans they want. You go down to University of Phoenix, maybe 10% of their students can get loans. You go to University of Phoenix and they say, well, you can't get a loan. Why? Because the school you're going to sucks. Student goes, school I'm going to sucks. Maybe I shouldn't go here. Suddenly, every college goes, well, this is what we got to do. We need to raise in that ranking because it costs us money to be bad. Because right now, you know what? They don't care if they're bad. Because everybody's bad. And it doesn't matter how bad a college is, there's still going to be a line of students just out there all ready to pay their student loan payments, all ready to throw their life away and sell their soul for that education, which in the end will be nothing because we've eliminated competition. We live in a capitalist system, but we have damaged the free market by offering any student loans no matter what college they go to. What am I saying? Give out loans based on the quality of the school, and that way, schools have to be better. Richard Neal, that's my opinion. You can take it or leave it, or crucify me in the comments. Up to you.